All right, you're welcome to class for today, and I'll be expecting my students to join any moment soon. The topic we'll be looking at today is line plot. We'll be looking at statistics. We have looked at how to find the mean, median, mode of data set and set of data. And we have also looked at how to find the range, which range has to be, it has to do with the biggest value minus the smallest value. That's the range, the extreme values. So let's look at today's topic, which is line plots. We already know how to find the measures of central tendency and range for a set of data, but so what would the data set look like as a visual display, like in form of a table? In a way, you've already seen uh, in our previous lessons, you must have seen something like this, where we collect data and we try to analyze and try to arrange how many of each numbers, how many of each values, like 9 occurred 2 times, 10 appeared 12 times, 11 appeared 5 times, and 12 appear 1 time. Okay, the objective here is to organize data using a line plot, then to construct a line plot. So line plots is a graph showing frequency of data on a number line. Yeah, and this is the frequency here, which is talking about how many times each value occurs. So we're going to plot it on a number line. Then outliner is a value that is, you know, far removed from the rest of the values in a data set. Okay, um, while I still wait for the student to join, let's check on the next section. A line plot is a visual display of data set. It allows us to quickly see where the data is clustered. It shows the shape of the data. If we rotate the frequency table, you know, at the start of the lesson at the previous page and we move the table, it will become a line plot because of the tally. The tallies that we have here, the 9 occur 2 times, like a tally. So the highest is this 10, the highest point is this 10, and so on. So if we remove it, it becomes something like a line plot. And like a frequency table, the line plot shows one mark for each data. Okay, my student want to join now. Uh, I'm going to go back to the previous page so that we can uh, get the full details of the explanation. Line plot is what we're looking at. So let me admit him and let him join the class. You might need to record also. Okay, now you can see what I'm sharing.
Huwag mo na sabihin.
Okay, it's trying to connect there. It wants to request to record before uh,
Hi, teacher. Hello.
starting off, I guess.
Yes, ma'am. Hello, can you hear us? Hello, teacher Anjibola. Do you hear us?
Oh, hello.
Oh, sorry.
Yes,
Okay, can you hear us?
I can hear, but it's a little bit faint.
Headphones, yeah.
It's a little bit faint. Yeah.
Philips. Okay, headphones, headset, speaker. Yeah.
I think it's better
Okay,
now.
but yeah. Okay, hang on, ah.
Good. Good. So I'll wait for the boy to join the class. That's the mom over there.
Okay, teacher, can give me a few minutes, huh? He's
All right, no problem.
okay.
So in a few minutes, he's going to join the class. Meanwhile, let me just open into the topic again and we look at the next session and see. So let's take a look. Okay, line plots are best for a small range of data where we want to see individual data points because the line plots show each data value. So we can still find measures of central tendency in the range. And we can use the graph itself to do this to find it. So let's take a look at a line plot showing the
Teacher,
fifth grade.
Ajibola, can you
Okay.
give me a minute?
Okay, no problem, Miggy. Okay. All right, no problem.
Anila, I need a minute first.
No problem, no problem. So, um, okay, it's connecting now. It needs to settle down and join up the class. So the plot showing fifth grade students' age and see if we can find the measures of central tendency in the range. So we'll redraw it using axes, like symbols for each data value. It could be a minus, it could be an X, it could be anything. Any shape can be used, such as circles, dashes, but axes are commonly used in plotting this. So you can see this. Age 9, 2 people. Age 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, I think that's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And 11 years, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 12 years, only one. So the mode is 10 because it appears most. And the range is the biggest minus the smallest, which is 9 minus 12, which is 3. The median is going to be the middle one if we count all of them together and I'll find the middle way, like how many? That's 9 plus 11 is 20, that's plus 10, that's 30, plus 12, that's 42. So half will be 21. So which one fall in number 21? So we can 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Teacher
Okay,
Ajibola.
did we say? Yeah, I can hear you now.
Hold on.
Okay. Okay, it's obvious. It's not the ages I'm supposed to add together. It's the population, the frequency rather. So 2 plus 12 is 14. 14 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Teacher Ajibola, we can
9
continue
plus
now.
1. Okay, use your video. All right. So you're welcome to the class for today. And you remember in our previous classes, we have been talking about statistics, we've been talking about measures of central tendency, and we've been talking about finding the mean, median, and the mode of a set of data, right? Right? Can you hear
Yes.
me, Miggy?
Yes.
Okay. So we've been talking about how to find the range, the mean, the median, and the mode. So now you already know that, and you've seen something like this table before that shows the data, the tally, and the frequency. Is that clear?
Yes.
So, how many times does 9 appear on this table? Miggy, how many times does 9 appear on the table? Look at
Um,
the table.
it's
9
two.
appear 2 times. Very good. What about 10? How many times does it appear? 10 appeared how many times?
Um,
Check the table. Miggy, check the table.
yeah.
10.
Yes.
10 appeared how many times?
Then appeared two,
12 times. And 11 appeared 5
12.
times. Then 12 appeared 1 time. So if we add them together, we get a total population, which is 2 plus 12 is 14. 14 plus 5 is 19. And 19 plus 1 is 20. That means we have been able to get the ages of 20 students, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let's continue. We want to use a line plot to represent data like it's a graph showing frequency of data on a number line. Can you see this definition?
Yes.
And an outliner is a value that is far removed from the rest of the values in the data set. So let's go to the next section and see what we've got here. So a line plot is a visual display of a data set, okay?
Okay.
It allows us to quickly see where the data is clustered. That is where the number are, many. Like on this table, you can see 10. 10 is like the most, it's obviously the most populated uh, value there. So if you rotate the table we have previously, yes, I can hear you, Miggy. You're saying
Yes,
something?
I can.
Okay, okay,
No,
okay. So if you rotate the
it's
table
just a
like,
noise.
yeah, okay. If you bend the table and you remove the borders of the table, then you have something like this, okay?
Alright.
Good. Then it shows 9 two times, it shows 10 12 times, and it shows 11 5 times, then 12 one time. So if you add up all of this, we want to figure out which data is going to be the range. The range is the biggest number, which is 12, minus the smallest number, which is 9. So 12 minus 9 is 3. Is that clear? Can you hear me? You're muted, so I can hear you. Okay, okay. Now,
Hold.
the
Okay.
yeah, then the middle number, this
It's
10.
because I need to mute because there is some noises.
Okay, no problem, no problem. So when you need to talk, you unmute yourself. Now, this age 10 happens to be the most, highest most occurring value there. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it appears 12 times, and that is the mode. 10 is the mode because it occurred the most. Range is 3 because it's uh, 12 minus 9, the biggest number, minus the smallest number. Okay, let me approve your recording now. Okay,
Recording in progress.
yeah, I've approved your recording. So let me try to explain so that when you watch this, you will be able to follow from the explanation. Now, we said a line plot is a visual display of dataset. It allows us to quickly see where the data is clustered and it shows the shape of the data. So if we rotate the frequency table we add on the first page, this frequency table, so if we rotate it, bend it to the left, then we have something like this. And if we remove the borders, then we have the lines there as the line plot. So the line plot is just a line that is used, they are just lines that are used to represent the data, like two lines for 9 because 9 occurred 2 times, like 12 lines for 10 because 10 occurred 12 times, and 5 lines for 11 because 11 appeared 5 times, and 1 line for 12 because 12 appeared in the data only once. So if we now check this, you can see the highest there is 10 because it appear 12
Can
times.
you give me a
And
minute first?
okay, no problem, no problem. It's gonna take a break a little bit. So let me see. We'll continue from here. The mode is the is 10 because it has the highest representation, the highest population. The range is 3 because the biggest number is 12 and the smallest number in the data is 9. So 12 minus 9 is 3. And for the median, if we count all of the data represented, we find 20. That's 2 plus 12, that's 14, plus 5, that's 19, plus 1, that's 20. So the midpoint is going to be the one that falls in the 10th position. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But it's not going to just work like that because it's easier because this one, like the middle point, should be 10, but it's going to be 10.5 or something. But because um, we have 20 data. So we can pick the two middle numbers because if you pick 9 numbers to the left and 9 numbers to the right, you have 18. Then there will be two middle numbers. So that'll be number 10 and number 11. Then we add them together and divide by 2. That will be the median. But in this case, we have 10 and 10. So 10 plus 10 is 20 divided by 2. That is still 10. So the median is 10, like this one that you see in here. Then the mean mark, it means you should add up all of the values like 9 occur 2 times, that's 18, 10 occur 12 times, that's 120, and 11 occur 5 times, that's 55, 12 occur 1 time, and that's 12. So this is 205, and we have 20. So 205 divided by 20 is 10.25, which is approximately 10 for the mean. So we can see both the median, the mode, and the mean are all around 10. It's only the range that is like an outliner, which is 3. That is the biggest minus the smallest. So let's go to the next section and see what we've got there. One advantage to using line plots is that the data set does not need to be sorted to make the graph or to find the measures of central
Huwag
tendency.
ka na magpaalam.
Make sure you concentrate to Miggy. The data will be sorted as the graph is made. So you have to follow these steps to construct. The step is that you start with a horizontal line, then you find the extreme values in the data and write the numbers from the minimum to the maximum evenly spaced, like what we've seen on the other place. Then for each data point, draw an X or a circle or anything in the appropriate column. Then cross off each number on the data set as you count, as you count. Then we have to add, a title or a label for the number line, maybe ages of grade 5 or something. Then check that the number of X's or circles you've drawn is equal to the number of data points you have. So let's watch this video. Let me try to share my sound and increase the volume so that you can listen to this. I want you to concentrate, Maggie, so just listen to this.
Given a set of data, such as these math quiz scores, a line plot can be constructed and the measures of central tendency found. First, a horizontal line is drawn, which will be the number line for the data.
So when you're doing constructing a line plot, you draw an horizontal line, then you look for the smallest number, you write it first, then you keep going until you get to the biggest, but with even space. Then you start counting how many 9, maybe 9 is the smallest, how many 9, you count it and write it, how many 10, you count it and draw the circles or the squares or the x's, then the 11s and the 12 and so on. So once you're through, you had a title, and there you have your line plot. Let's check it
Next,
again.
find the extreme values.
Please concentrate.
Spacing each number evenly, write the numbers from the minimum to the maximum. Label the number line. Draw an X for each number in the dataset, placing it in the correct column. Now, the measures of central tendency and
Now, if you see this, you can see that there are two x's for 9 because 9 appeared two times, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 x's for 10 because 10 appears 5 times, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 x's for 11 because appeared 12 times. Then there is only one x for 12 because 12 appeared only one time. So let's
And the
listen
range
again.
can be found using the line plot.
So to find the range, simply say 12 minus 3, the biggest number here. I mean 12 minus 9, the biggest number minus smallest number, and that is 3.
The range is 3. The mode is 11.
The mode is 11 because 11 in this case appears the most, 12 times.
The median is 11.
Yeah.
The
Median 2 is 11 because it is the one that falls in the middle when arranged from the smallest to the biggest. You count 1, 2, 3 until you get to the 11. But these are evenly distributed. That is an even number populated data. So we have to find the two middle number. If there are 15 data, if you pick 7 to the left and 7 to the right, then you find the one at the middle. That's your
May I
median.
go toilet to charge Ebola?
Okay, no problem. You're good. So now it's gonna watch this in the video. Okay, let me unmute myself so that it can watch this when it comes back in the video. Now, to find the median, what we do, if there are 15 entries, we pick 7 to the left and 7 to the right, then you pick the middle number. That's your median because you have arranged from smallest to the biggest. And for this set of data that there are 20 in them, all of the x's there max are 20, then to find the median, you can pick 9 to the left and 9 to the right, then the two midpoints, you add them together and divide it by 2. That gives you the median of the data set. So
mean is 11. The values
yeah.
in the line plot add to 2.
Now, mean is 11. How did we get the mean? The 9 occurred 2 times, that's 18. 10 occurred 5 times, that's 50. 11 occurred 12 times, that's 132. And 12 occurred 1
Recording
time. So
stopped.
if you add all of them together, you you'll be able to divide by the total entries, which is 20, and you get the uh, the mean.
212. There are 20 values in the line plot.
Okay, thing.
Recording in progress.
Okay, it's trying to. Yeah, turn it back. Yeah.
Teacher fell in the toilet.
Okay, no problem. All right. So I hold on a little bit for you.
Yes, I am.
You're concentrating. Okay, please watch the whole of this thing. I will ask you the question about whatever it is saying when it's finished. So just watch it.
Given a set of data, such as these math quiz scores, a line plot can be constructed and the measures of central tendency found. First, a horizontal line is drawn, which will be the number line for the data. Next, find the extreme values. Spacing each number evenly, write the numbers from the minimum to the maximum. Label the number line. Draw an X for each number in the dataset, placing it in the correct column. Now, the measures of central tendency and the range can be found using the line plot. The range is 3. The mode is 11. The median is 11. The mean is 11. The values in the line plot add to 212. There are 20 values in the line plot.
Okay, so do you understand what it just explained?
Yes.
Okay, then we can move on. Um, at the start of the school year in Scott's classroom, there were 20 new erasers, each an inch long. Halfway through the year, Scott decided to carefully measure each eraser and see how long the erasers were. That means they are being used. Some of them would have been used, almost used up, while some of them will be used halfway, depending on the rate at which they're being used. So, and there will be some that probably it would have been, rarely used. So we want to measure how long they are or they were at the towards the middle of the time assignment. So construct the line plot for the data and find the measures of central tendency and range. That's the mean, median, mode, and range. So we have the half, 1 over 8, 3 over 4, and so on and so forth. So we look for the smallest, which is 1 over 8, and the biggest, which is 7 over 8. Then we now write all of the represented values. We have 1 over 8, 1 over 4, 3 over 8, 1 over 2, 5 over 8, 3 over 4, and 7 over 8 from the smallest to the biggest. So then we count them from this data set and try to represent them with an X each. 1 over 8 occur two times, 1 over 4 occur two times, 1 over 2 occurred how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. Then 5 over 8 occurred 4 times, and 3 over 4 occurred 2 times, while 7 over 8 occurred only 1 time. So there are 20 x's in the plot because there are 20 erasers. So all the values have been plotted, and last we can add the title, which is the length in inches, length of erasers in inches, eraser length. So now we can find the measures of central tendency. The range will be the 7 over 8 minus 1 over 8, and that's going to be 6 over 8, which is 3 over 4. Then the mode is going to be 1 over 2 because it is the highest there, which is the most occurring figure. Then the median is going to be the midpoint. We have 20. Again, we're going to have two numbers at the middle, which is half plus half, and divided by 2, which is still half. So the median is half. Then the mean means we're going to add up all of the numbers. That is 1 over 8 times 2 plus 1 over 4 times 2 plus 3 over 8 times 1 plus 1 over 2 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 8. Then plus 5 over 8 times 4 and plus 3 over 4 times 2. And finally plus 7 over 8 times 1. And this is what you have all down to this place. So this is going to give us 4 whole number 48 over 8, and that's going to be 4 plus 6, and that's 10. So the mean, it's going to be, the addition is 10, then the total is 20, so 10 over 20, so the mean is going to be half. Since the mode, median, and mean are all half, we could say that the erasers are around an half inch in length. I think there's something wrong with this network. Just hold a bit. Yeah. So what I was explaining, I said you find the mean, the median, the mode, and the range from all of these marks, all of these values, which is the length of the erasers. And to find the mean, we added everything together to get 10, then divided by the total population, which is 20, and that gives us 1 over 2. So since the mode, median, and mean are all half, we could say that the erasers are around half an inch in length at that time. So without calculating any measures, let's look at another example. Describe the data using the line plot below. Okay, there is this like age 0, well, maybe less than 1 might be that 0. So that's 4. It appeared 4 times. Age 1 appeared how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times. Age 2 appeared 1, 2, 3, 3 times. Age 3 and 4 and 5. Age 3, 4, 5 appears 0 time. Doesn't appear. Then age 6 appeared 1 time. So we can see that the data is clustered around 1, but there is one value away from the rest of the data at 6. So this is called an outliner. it is not a representative of the data set. If there is an outliner, it is mentioned with a range so that we know that the data is not spread uh, over the whole range. So if we want to get the range, it said the range is uh, 6 from 0 to 6, which is 6 minus, but with an outliner at 6. So the mode is clearly 1 because it has the highest population there, and the median and mean are likely to be 1 also because of what we've been doing, the experiments we've been doing, and we see that if the mode occurs like way larger than the rest, then it can be a representation of the median and the mean as well. So just by looking at the graph, we can tell typically uh, the number of siblings, the number, the age is 1. So using the line plot, we can play the game puzzle by matching to practice finding measures of central tendency. So let's look at what is going to happen in this quiz. So now let's try to see from the question, we can see the outliner here is here, the outliner is 0. Okay, is that clear? Because we have another
Yes.
one here. Good. Then the mean, yeah, the mean is likely to be 5. So, if we say 4.5, but let's check for the median first. The mode is 5. So if we say the mode is 5, we are right because it's the highest. Now talking about the mean, median, and the range. The range is 6 minus 0, which is 6. Okay. Now talking about the median and the mean. The median, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 values. So if we pick 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 to the left, and we'll pick 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right, then we have the middle numbers to be 4 and 5. 4 plus 5 divided by 2, that's 4.5. So that should be the median. While the mean is likely to be 4. Okay, so now we've gone through all of the sections. What we need to do is to go to the last session and work on questions. So let's work on questions now. Line plot is a line that is showing frequency of data. That's number 1, and this is simply number 2. Then the next question, what is the mode of the data set? The mode is 8 because it's the highest, okay? Then what is the
Okay.
mean of the data set to the nearest whole number? Okay, we might need to get a pencil and paper or something to calculate this. So 8 occurs how many times? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. We're finding the mean. So 4 times 8, that is 32. And we add it to 9 occur 3 times, that's 27. Then we add it to 10 occur 2 times, that's 20. Then we add it to the outline of 5. So that's 84. Then 84 is going to be divided by how many data, how many entries are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 84 divided by 10 is 8.4. And it says to the nearest whole number, 8.4 to the nearest whole number is 8. So let's go to the next question. What is the median of the data set? We know that there are 10, so if we pick 1, 2, 3, 4, I'll pick 1, 2, 3, 4, then we have two numbers, which is 8 and 9. So 8 plus 9 is what? 8 plus 9 is 17, and when you divide 17 by 2, you get 8.5, so That's the median. Then the next one, how many people were in the sample? Of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are 10 people, or 10 people in the sample. 10 students were randomly sampled and asked their shoe sizes. Which of the plots displayed the data for the sample? Oh, well. We have only one plot on this page, and we're supposed to have several plots. So, okay, let's just pick the last option because does 7 occur one time? Yeah. Does 8 occur 3 times? Yes. Does 9 occur 3 times? One, two, three, yeah. And does 10 occur 2 times? That's correct. And does 11 occur one time? That's correct. So we can pick this, but to be sure, let me try to refresh the page. And we're going to see. Miggy, are you there? I can't find you there.
Yes, I'm
Okay,
here.
okay. I just need to know if you're following. Yeah, you can see it's good to refresh. I refreshed the page and it has brought out all of the plotting. So all of the plots. Let's count it again and see. I think we've gotten one before. We said 7 appeared one time, 8 appeared 3 times, 9 appeared 3 times too. Then 10 appeared 2 times and 11 appeared one time. So it's the first one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's the first option there. Is that clear? A line plot from, uh, yeah, a line plot has a range of 4 from 1 to 5 with 5 modes. How would you describe the graph? 5 modes. Did you say 5 modes? The range of 1 to 4. Okay. Each column will be the same height. That means here all of them are equal in population because it's just 1 to 5 and it has 5 modes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So each column will be the same. The graph has an outliner. No, it doesn't have any outliner because it's 1 to 5. Then the data is clustered around 3. No. So that's the correct option. The second and last question, which of the following can be found using a line plot? Using a line plot, we can find range, we can find median, we can find mode, and we can find mean. So then there's what is the outliner of this? Miggy, now answer this last question.
Dayla, it's the fourth option.
You did not even read the question. Read the question. Okay. Yes.
It's the. There is none.
No, that's not correct. Which number is farther away from the remaining? Check it, Miggy.
It's there is none.
Wait, which number is farther
It
away from
has
the
it has
from
4. It has 4x.
Wait, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Unmute yourself and listen to me. In the data, we have 8, 9, and 10, and 5. So 8, 9, and 10 are closer to themselves. Yes or no?
Yes.
Is 5 closer to them?
No.
So let us go back to the explanation. We said an outliner is a number or a value that is farther away from the rest. Now check it now. Check all of the numbers. Is there any 6 and 7?
No.
So 5 is the outliner, okay?
Okay. Okay.
So just always ensure you concentrate. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, let's try to turn this in. What is the score for this?
It's 100%.
So always concentrate. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, then. Though I know you're going to watch the video, but it's better to concentrate. So the next one we'll have to look at tomorrow is the stem and leaf plots. And Miggy, have you been able to practice your piano?
No.
What's going on?
No.
I mean, what's going on? Why? Hmm?
Because the piano, there is no piano at at the at the office room.
Okay. So when are you
The
going to
piano is still
practice?
on. Maybe next week.
Next week. Okay, no problem. Miggy, I
Because the
guess.
piano is still on the but because the piano is still on the bag because on Sunday my dad brought it to church.
Okay, okay, no problem. So, Miggy, that's what we'll be rounding up for today, okay?
Alright.
Goodbye. Okay, viewers, thank you for watching this. You can subscribe to this channel for updates on our future videos. We upload videos every single day for primary, even for kindergartens, and even higher classes like year 7, year 8, year 9, up to GCSE, and so on. Thank you. God bless you.